Yo, my name is Tripp. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, born and raised. Yo, I'm a screenwriter, a director, songwriter, I rap.
Feel the pain, migraine, I'm on your brain, adrenaline rush. The time I can't talk about money, man, it ain't even a fucking discussion. Blood gushing out of it.
I have a film that's out that's doing really well that I wrote called The Good Wifey.
Your house is amazing. You can tell that you and your wife worked very hard.
What did you just do?
I think you're really beautiful, but I'm married.
Look, man, all I'm saying is be careful, man.
I want you to come stay with me.
Just different things that I feel like I've accomplished. The thing that I haven't accomplished yet is finding true love. That's like the major accomplishment in life that I haven't accomplished yet. Coming up in Cleveland, you had to be really tough to, especially being a young kid on the streets. I was raised kind of thuggish, you know what I'm saying? I got like 10 brothers, they all thugs. My mama a thug, I lost my father when I was 11 years old. I think at that age, I just kind of like went haywire. I became a fighter. I was a very angry young kid for some reason, to the point where my mama used to always say, yo, why are you waking up with a frown on your face? I was mad at the world, and then I became a runaway kid. I used to run away all the time. What I was searching for, I still don't know. Found myself in a lot of situations that I shouldn't have been in. It was a struggle, trying to figure out who I was. I felt like I didn't relate to anybody. It was just me against the world. I still struggle using that word, I'm gay, because I feel like it kind of boxed me in to what people perceive gay to be. And I never wanted to be nothing else other than a man. And I came up in a time where it was like, nah, you don't want to be that. But I just think I'm a man that loves men. Like, I don't want to call myself or label myself. Being gay is kind of like a fad. I mean, I think every show has this gay character. None of them are like me or look like me. When I walk outside, nobody sees me as a gay man. Like, I'm just a regular dude. I just want to show my story and show people that it is guys out there like me. Man, when I got to the pajama party, my thoughts was like, what am I coming into? Like, I don't know none of these people here. And it's like, who has a pajama party for grown men? Why am I coming to this party? Why do I have to wear pajamas?
I didn't think anything of it. I think when people think of a pajama party with guys, they're like, what is this gonna be? But I didn't think anything of it because I know what kind of person Malik is, so I knew that it wasn't gonna be crazy.
You see how people making Korean accents, like, we calling y'all.
Mo and Dale Antonio, I think they was like trying to go to like some fashion show for like pajama party.
I think Dale has some sort of crazy sex appeal. I bet Dale is a freak when it comes to sex. I don't know, just everything about Dale just screams sex. The way he acts, the way he talks, I think he's really crazy.
Cause they really tried to turn it up. They had other stuff on under it. Like, I pretty much thought like it was gonna turn into a sex party afterwards.
I walked in the pajama party. I thought it was pretty cool. Seemed appropriately dressed for a pajama party. I was just ready to get drunk.
As an icebreaker to trying to get everybody talking and having fun, we had already been drinking or whatever. So I came up with the idea to try to have a game that would kind of get everybody out of their comfort zone and try to make people laugh. And so it was a game called Never Have I Ever. Me and some of my friends have played it. The idea of the game is to kind of get drunk. It's a drinking game where you throw out an idea and you pitch it to the crowd, and you're supposed to say something that you've never done to keep you from drinking.
Never have I ever. This is my first time ever playing that game, so never have I ever played this game before.
Go ahead. All right. Never have I ever swallowed. That's so lie.
Swallow what?
Never have I ever, one should never be played with a bunch of drunken gay dudes because it's nothing but a bunch of messiness. So,
I don't want to say this, I don't want to say that. And so, me, I'm going to put it the fuck out there. So all my questions were sexual because I'm trying to figure out what's going on in this room and who doing what, you know, just in case I need a little late night situation.
Well, yeah.
I'm talking about cum, regardless of what the fuck y'all think, I haven't.
Well, you know, Mo always do the most.
Because I haven't.
Now look here, the premise of the game is to be truthful now. Now, I shouldn't be the only one drinking my drink, okay? Somebody else. Listen.
I mean, you can ask have you ever
I ain't the only one. So 2 people swallowed?
That was one of the ones I tried to be honest about it, because I think everybody has done it. I mean, you may have swallowed by accident. You know, you could have just been, you know, in the groove of things and it was feeling good to them, and they might have forgot to tap you a little soon, and next thing you know, when it hit you, it's a surprise. You're like, oh my God, you just and then some of it just kind of go down. I mean, you might have had the intention of spitting, but you know, it happens to the best of us.
The sex questions are coming off the bat like that's all people want to talk about. Have you ever topped? Have you ever bottomed? Where's the freakiest place you had sex? Like all of this off the wall stuff, because they basically just want to see like, is this somebody I would be interested in trying to do something with? Or, oh, that's interesting, like let me try that with you. And it's like, nah, I'm good, homie.
I don't like this game.
KJ never bottoms. I think that's just saying like, you know, it never rains in Southern California. I think everybody has tried the bottom if you're gonna be gay. How do you know what you prefer if you've never tried it?
I feel like it was just a game that they wanted to play just to get into everybody's business, because the questions everybody was asking was like really personal questions, and it was just like, okay, like if y'all want to know who slept with each other, why don't y'all just ask each other? Never have I ever been to one of them dirty ass sex parties. See, I shouldn't have put the dirty ass. Y'all would have drunk.
Well, when I first met him, I thought he was like straight out of jail, but I think Tripp is really dope.
I think throwing in the extra adjective of describing the sex party kind of threw people off, you know. Had he just been like a sex party, people might have been like, I mean, I might try that. But when he said dirty sex party, it was like, well, wait a minute, I'm classy.
Say, because you didn't say clean.
Okay, never have I ever been to a sex party.
I still like this shit. Man, y'all, we need to play another game. Go ahead. Never have I ever been with more than one person in one night. More than one person in one night? No, not like a threesome, but like one left because they weren't no good and you called the next one.
Let's say you tried somebody out, maybe about 6 or 7. You weren't really satisfied, so then you might have followed up around about 9 and got somebody else to come in and give that extra, you know, help you get over that hump.
If I got drunk and passed out, looking around the room at who's at this party, I would definitely pray that I woke up alone.
Sometimes the first one just don't get you where you need to be.
I think Malik is really calm, quiet, shy, attractive, nice. I think he's like a different type of Atlanta dude. So when I think of Atlanta guys, I think that Malik is the opposite of what an Atlanta guy would be, which is a good thing.
Never have I ever had sex outside or in a public place. You never done that? No, I've never done that. Yeah, y'all.
Fucking be drunk.
I've never done that.
And you man, you faking that brain. You not He's a fraud.
You got a shirt that a guy's eating out a girl or a girl is riding a dude. That ain't even what you do. So, one, I don't know why you know, promoting a brand that ain't your life.
Of all the people, I say KJ was the person who really was not turning up his cup. In other words, to say he had never done anything. So, you know, like he was just a virgin or something. And so that was just kind of like, really? Mannish. the man behind the label? And does he serve his brand well by being mannish? Mannish.
Never have I ever been in the Listen, I'm about to tap out on y'all ass. I'm drinking every goddamn thing. I'm finna start lying too. Shit, I'm not gonna be the only one. Never will I ever play it again.
So basically by the end of the game, me being the honest person that I am, I was told the hell up. I mean, I had already been drinking before the party, then we played a drinking game, and so I just basically just had to tap out. I knew, I was like, hey, listen, this is going nowhere fast for me, and everybody else still kind of got their wits about them, so, you know, I just was like, you know, maybe let's just try to segue to something else. Plus, the only thing they were asking anyway was sexual questions, and I had no desire to be with any of them, so I didn't really think it was all that important for them.
Then we started playing this True Hearts game or something. Another game that they was playing just to get into people's business.
Pull a card, and if you get a heart, then everybody can ask you a question. If you don't get a heart, you just keep passing the deck until somebody gets a heart. You got it? You.
I mean, I thought both games were stupid, so there was really not much to really talk about.
Lucky number 7.
I just thought it was dumb. I mean, people are not honest, so to play a game that requires you to be honest is almost pointless.
What's the next big thing you have coming for your life? I have underwear coming out.
I've expanded a lot with the clothing line. I'm doing a lot more than just t-shirts and hats now. I have underwear and things that are coming out.
I don't have a problem with anybody in this room. I would just necessarily, I would say I don't necessarily see eye to eye with everybody in this room.
The room in general, like, it starts off okay. Everybody's asking general basic questions, but of course it gets to more.
And I really didn't have nothing to ask KJ because one, I haven't talked to KJ in over a year. Like, our friendship is like non-existent.
Just even being beside him was like irritating my soul. Like, I just didn't want to be there. So I'm just waiting because I know it's gonna be some foolishness coming out of his mouth. Like, what kind of fuckery are you about to ask me? Like, real talk, like.
I know I keep jumping in with questions, but this is really interesting.
Really?
Mo asking that question, are we going to continue to be friends in the next year? Was his way of reaching out.
And so as soon as he asked, are we gonna be friends in 2016, before I even thought about it, the response had already came out of my mouth. Like, and
Do I see us being friends? I can't really answer that. I mean, most of 2015, I can't really say you were there. So, I can't say 2016. I mean, I'm just being honest. I don't care. It's okay. Yeah,
I think KJ, when his response was his response, it was his way of saying that there was some hurt there.
And I kind of laughed in my head, like, no, because we weren't friends in 2015, but I already knew, like, because of the environment, the setting, the group that we're in, and because Mo can't let you one-up him in front of people, like, I knew the whole thing was gonna go left from that point. And of course it did. The shit hit the fan from there, and it was a wrap.
KJ is dramatic as hell.
2015, it was certain people that were there and certain people that weren't. So I was I not there for you in 2015? Is that what you're saying? Okay, that's interesting.
I think Mo is cool, calm, and collected till you piss him off, and then you probably want to run for your life because he's gonna get your ass. Not in the way y'all probably think I'm thinking.
That's interesting. Why is it interesting? That's interesting.
I mean, you can elaborate if you choose to.
And he was like, what, you got something to say? Like he tried to like buck up, you know, whatever. And I didn't want to pull the card, but he was coming for me like I've never done anything for him.
It's interesting that you said I wasn't there for you when you needed somewhere to stay for a minute and you stayed at my house in 2015.
That's not what I was talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm the boy next door.
I am the boy next door.
I am
The boy next door.
I am
the boy next door.
I am
the boy next door.
The boy next door.
I am the boy next door.
I am the boy next door.
Next time on the Boys Next Door Atlanta.
You stayed with him for 3 weeks and now you mad because I said
He didn't.
They was arguing over dates and times and when, and I was just like, that really don't matter. If somebody lets you sleep on their couch for 3 weeks, that's kind of being there for you.
if somebody stayed for somebody's house for 3 weeks, I'm saying that's being there for somebody. Okay, well that's between y'all. You only stayed there for 3 weeks.
So what are you trying to jump in it? Like, you know what
I'm just
happened?
saying.
I think I could give you a 10-page paper on what's wrong with Mo.
You don't always realize that somebody is a toxic friend until you step back and look at it.
Nothing happened.
I can see it in your face. What happened? Did y'all sleep together or something?
Never.
Since I thought Tripp was cool, you know, I went to his house to talk about the rest of the guys and just the pajama party in general, and just to, you know, see more about him and what he's about, really.
Right, we've known each other for a long time. It was based off of the connection with the clothing. I have my brands, he has his brands. I've been in his for 15 years. He's starting out, and that's how we connected. But it was never anything sexual or hell nah.
About to say.
Yeah, you about to say what?
So, you know, I had to pull receipts, you know, because it's good to keep a good old text message. The moment that you said I've never been there for you was the last time that I will ever be there for you. I just pulled the receipts and was like, no, nigga.